Welcome back to InfoCoin, the one place to find out real coin values and hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today we're talking about the 2025 US penny, the 1 cent coin, and why some of them are selling for crazy prices online. Some people talk about $84 plus, or even much more. Let's find out what's real and what's just hype. Stay tuned. The 2025 penny is simply the modern Lincoln Shield 1 cent coin. The same basic design the US Mint has produced for years, but with 2025 as the date. Most of these coins are identical to regular pennies. They have Lincoln on the front and a shield on the back. In everyday circulation, a 2025 penny is still technically worth 1 cent, its face value. But that hasn't stopped rumors online about pennies being worth $84 or hundreds of dollars. So what's going on? Let's break it down. In 2025, the U.S. government stopped regular production of pennies after more than 200 years. The decision was driven by the fact that it cost more to make a penny than it's actually worth. Regular people can still use pennies in transactions. They're still legal tender, but new ones aren't being minted for cash circulation. That gives these coins historical importance, and collectors love history. Here's the truth. A normal 2025 penny, just one from general circulation, is not worth $84. Most are still worth about 1 cent to maybe a few dollars if uncirculated. Some online sellers list pennies for high prices like $80, $100, or more, but that's usually hype or sellers try to take advantage of excitement around the end of the penny. That doesn't make it a real market value. So where do higher values come from? There are a few categories that could be worth money. 1. Special mint set proof pennies. Proof coins, especially from the San Francisco Mint 2025s, were only made in limited numbers and sold in collector sets. These can be graded and are selling for hundreds of dollars in high grades, according to collectors online. 2. Auction-only pennies. The U.S. Mint released special Omega-marked final pennies in sets that sold at major auctions for thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars in rare cases, because they were one of the last coins ever made and were limited to a tiny number. 3. Error or extremely rare finds. Like older wheat pennies or error coins, certain mistakes in minting can make coins very valuable. Those are different coins than a normal 2025 penny. This is important. Face value versus collector market value. Face value is what a coin is worth in everyday spending. A penny equals 1 cent. Collector value depends on rarity, condition, mint mark, grading, and demand, and most 2025 pennies aren't rare. Only specific proof, or especially historic ones, are worth more. So even if someone plugs 2025 penny $84 into an online listing, that doesn't mean every penny is worth that much. If you want to actually make money from coins, look for proof coins and get them graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. Don't fall for random online price tags. Real value comes when buyers are willing to pay in verified auctions. Keep coins in good condition. Pristine coins are always worth more. So the bottom line? Standard 2025 pennies are still basically worth face value. Some special ones like proof coins and historical sets do have real value, sometimes big, but always do your research before spending money. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a coin value update. Comment below what coin you want us to evaluate next. Watch next, Top 10 Most Valuable U.S. Coins. Subscribe for daily rare coin videos.